In this short flight we're going to be doing a Caribbean landing, so let's just shut that down and we'll close this down as well, and then we'll launch Flight Simulator X. Sort of sat at a funny angle here to film this. I'm going to do the Caribbean landing. It's a bit of a strange one. This is only a short flight, 15 minutes away from the airport, or 15 miles, what I want to say. Well, it's approximately 30 miles away from St Martin's. It's a short runway, so you've got to be careful you don't dip into the sea or fly off the end of the runway, or even worse, crash straight into the runway, which can usually happen. So these are the sort of details about it, and we'll just go to fly. You're straight into this, the aircraft's running and everything. At the moment we've got settings ultra high for graphics, although it's running Windows 7 basic colour mode. Realism, it's all cranked up apart from crash tolerance. We'll put that right up to the top. GFX, it's all okay, everything's pretty full on. Where are we? Missions. This gives us an overview. So we're flying the Bombardier CRJ700, which is a nice aircraft to fly. Personally like the 737s, the 747 series are a bit older. The controls are a little bit more pitchy, and you've got to watch your weights and stuff like that and everything else. If you want, you can go to maps and charts. This just shows you your flight paths coming in to the island. That's the runway there at St Martin's. We're probably going along this one here, this B520, but the co-pilot will send us out to the right, not the co-pilot, sorry, the tower will send us out to the right, and then probably bring us back into the left at some point.
Lower the flaps to 8 degrees and adjust thrust to maintain 180 knots.
Just pause it a second while I put sound up. You don't need that.
Plane, continue flying heading 120 and maintain 7,000 feet. I'll handle the radios, you fly the approach. The airport's about 25 miles ahead of us. The approach controller will probably vector us out to the south, then give us a left turn to line up with the runway.
Will Treble 268, contact Juliana approach on 128.905.
Going to 128.905, World Travel 268. See you next time. Juliana approach, World Travel 268, with you, 7,000.
World Travel 268, Juliana approach. Expect vectors for the visual runway liner. Altimeter 29992. World Travel 268, turn right, heading 130, descend and maintain 3,000. Vectors for the visual.
Right to 130 and down to 3, World Travel 268. Okay, turn right to 130 degrees and descend to 3,000 feet. Don't exceed 250 knots.
World Travel 268, reduce speed to 180 knots.
Slowing to 180, World Travel 268. Okay, slow to 180 knots.
Would have to put the joystick in front of you, wouldn't it? Now, where are we? Let's look at this. How's this trip? How's this trip? Up. Yeah. thrust 9%. Okay. Flying at 129. 129, 130. Course. Shift to 100. Fly down trail. Good. Vertical airspeed.
Global travel 268. Turn left, heading 100. Report the runway in sight.
Left to 100, world travel 268. Alright, make a left turn to a heading of 100. We're a little high. Descend to 3,000 feet.
Good.
Off at 3,000 feet. World Travel 268 has the runway in sight.
World travel 268. Cleared visual approach, runway 9.
Cleared for the visual, World Travel 268.
World travel 268. Contact Juliana Tower now on 118.7.
Going to tower, thanks. Juliana Tower, World Travel 268 with you on the visual.
World Travel 268, Juliana Tower, wind 121 at 12, runway 9 clear to land. Traffic is a Grumman Goose on final landing Simpson Bay, south of the runway.
Clear to land, and we have the traffic. World Travel 268. All right, we're cleared for the visual approach. Reduce thrust to idle and begin descending towards the runway. Lower the landing gear and lower full flaps as we slow down. Adjust thrust to maintain 130 knots as our final approach speed. Before landing checklist, landing gear, down. Flaps set to 45 degrees. Before landing checklist, complete. Flight attendants, please be seated for landing.
Yeah, we're a little off target here. Drift a bit by using the controls on the throttle. Little tail wing there, if you watch, just bending a bit. But it doesn't actually change the course too much. It does if you're a little long enough, but yeah, we're rising a bit there. See, plane pulls back again to the right, so just pull that way a bit. Probably going a bit fast here, so I'll just slow down a bit. This throttle. Ooh. I need some joystick control here. looking good. You might bury it. Some more flaps on. Throttle set to 0, more flaps. It's a bit tetchy. Flying by the way, but never mind. Full flaps. It's looking good. Buying on the money. Total spot. Brakes. First thrust. Perfect.
We'll travel 268,
Change.
6 mountains, turn left next taxiway.
Just recompose myself. Just go down the flaps. Turn them off. I'll start reversing a bit. Don't worry about that. Yeah. I think we should be in taxiway Delta. I'm not sure. Can't remember. It says E next taxiway. We'll just put brakes on a minute. We'll just sort ourselves out. It's okay. Close windows. Engine settings, where are we? 1%. Turn these flaps up. Those come down here. Right. So, is it taxiway Delta or Echo? Can't remember. Long time to float on this one. We'll go. It says straight on. What's this one? Echo. We'll go down this one. If it's the wrong one, we won't be able to park up, but we'll have to just straight forward. Thrust. So this engine spool up. Don't like this machinery over here, so I'm going to turn in. Whoa, what's in front of us?
Orbit 326 heavy, wind 121 at 12, clear for takeoff.
Just move a bit further.
Clear for takeoff. Orbit 326 heavy.
The grass. Never mind. Just park it all we should do. Just spool up. The other aircraft that's waiting to take off. They're on the yellow lines. It's good. There we go. Got it down. That's it.